Okay, look. So I went broke for like 3 months, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm salty as a bitch and I ain't had nothing. You know my dad. You know what I'm saying? He dad a good dad. His dad. You know what I'm saying? He don't be letting us be fucked up hard like that about nothing. Like you know what I'm saying? You know that was my dad. He probably no time it is. I'm not being poor. He don't be letting us be on no shit ass shit. Like you know what I'm saying? You broke, but nigga, he gonna try to give us what he can. So you know what I'm saying? Dad was coming through giving me like back then when I first went broke, you like $10 every you know. Right, look, you see how right now my dad, you hear my dad had dropped like $2. You know what I'm saying? Even like $2, $2, $3. You know what I'm saying? Back then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, give me like when I first went about like 19, give me like 10 every day. You know what I'm saying? Or 10 Monday, 10 Wednesday, and 10 Friday or Saturday. You know what I'm saying? But he was doing that shit throughout the week, just come throw him for a couple dollars and shit. Cause you know I was buying weed with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like this here about being broke like that. Like man, it's $10. I'm gonna go spend that shit fast as a motherfucker. So I'm looking like damn. You know I'm so salty about being broke. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Spend the 10, let's smoke the motherfucker and be dumb looking. So like fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna start. I'm thinking of ways to get like a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? But you know I was already trying to rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Just on the strength. Like, man, I'm finna go hard as a bitch with this rhyming shit. Look how rich these motherfuckers is off rhyming. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had no money to buy nothing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know nobody who had weed or nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying? In that period, you know what I'm saying? I was going like, I was broke for like, damn, that shit way more than 3 months. I say about like a year and a half when I was fucked up like that. But I was practicing on the rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, hey, fuck that shit. I'm finna start rapping hard, motherfucker. But that shit got white. You know what I'm saying? You see how good I am with rapping on me. But after a minute, that shit got so goddamn boring. I'm rapping and jagging, rapping and goddamn jagging. But at the same time, it was like, it was worth it. BGI, you know, fool like nigga, how cold that shit was sounding. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this shit boring, man. Got a little pack. Half of, you know, when I was back in, Live was on deck, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, I'm still keeping my ears to the street. Live was going hard like Reggie, you know what I'm saying? I, uh, I bought a half year Live. Got the cracking on $5 bags. You know, they wasn't thinking about, you know, I had the big blunts back in the days, you know what I'm saying? Like big ass blunts. And I was selling them bitches for I was selling them for like five Reggie blunts for $5, you know what I'm saying? I was like, no, boy, had that blood then. Like good ass weed, but you know what I'm saying? I uh I was getting shit from the same nigga, you know what I'm saying? He switched it up to loud, you know what I'm saying? You know, I thought he was all dead with him, but he switched it up to loud, so I grabbed loud and shit. So I grabbed some loud, you know what I'm saying? You know, man, I'm like, shit, okay, you know what I'm saying? I just know the dog. I just know what time it is, you know what I'm saying? Time to get some weed again. Got the half, you know what I'm saying? Start selling $5 bags, but they was big as motherfuckers, $10 bags. Ooh, ooh, we're chilling again, everything's going good. Motherfucker was spending on goddamn $75 a goddamn day though. But it was goddamn, it was looking like it's gonna get like that again, man. But what you know about that? After that, I was smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? When I fell off, I was smoking weed. When I fell off, I was smoking weed when I had the Reggie. So I fell off. You know what I'm saying? I was still smoking weed. Well, I got back, you know, I was smoking weed hard as hell. Like it was no goddamn doubt that I wasn't finna. You know, when I was smoking Reggie and start smoking, when I said Reggie start smoking weed, it was hard. It's like okay, I ain't finna motherfucker. I try to be on some shit like, okay, I'm gonna buy this little half a pound, and I ain't gonna smoke nothing out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I was like 16. Yeah. I ain't smoking no weed out there. I ain't my back hurt. My little bitch reached that. So I'm looking like I ain't smoking no weed out that shit. And then I said fuck that, smoke some weed out that shit. Just got to smoke it real heavy. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no question I was smoking weed out that loud, but that loud it was like, you know what I'm saying? I was selling $5 bags. I was really, it was real life. I had to get that $35. You know what I mean? That little I was making like 35 or $35 off that shit. But how fast it was selling, it was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm clocking in 150, 150. it's petty hustling, you know what I'm saying? This shit is petty hustling. Like, nigga, dope dealers, nigga, that shit come 3 times over, nigga. I ain't no silly ass shit. Like, but you know what I'm saying? I was just doing that to keep money in my pocket. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was getting too cold with that rapping. I didn't give one fuck about how that loud was doing, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, I was getting money again. Rap was getting too good. I was smoking that shit out that shit, motherfucker. Rapping like a motherfucker. Like, man, you think I don't give a fuck about a motherfucker trying to get a goddamn split? Nigga, these rhymes is coming harder than, nigga, I was listening to rappers, nigga, start rapping. And it was like, man, you know what the fuck time it is. Well, I'm like, shit. So this nigga is rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga rich. Get the fuck out of my motherfucking life. I'm gonna do the goddamn break. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I've been rich this shit trying to rich my motherfucking life trying to sell that work. My nigga know damn well, nigga. These words gonna give me $10 million. G. Fuck 10 G's. Trying to rich me profit how he gets work, but y'all know that that's who I am. Shit, motherfucker telling me they got some work for me, motherfucker. I wanna go try to get that shit, man. The thing about me is though, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no bug, my nigga. But I wouldn't give a fuck about that shit hard like that. I just knew for the fact it came my way. Niggas knew what time it was. Like, I'm all over it. Rap got good, my nigga. Like, how much that money I make out loud? I make like 1,200, 13, 4, I made like 1,500 off that shit. Something like that. I mean, I really made like 12. I just ran it to 15 because I was lying about things. I made like 12. I was trying to buy me a car. I spent that shit on clothes. I ain't give a fuck though, you know what I'm saying? Like, by that time, when we, you know, a year and a half, bro, I was practicing on rap a year and a half, hard as a bitch. Like, I go buy a blunt and beat in the house all day, nigga, just rapping. That bro shit made me fucked up. Shit, it wouldn't even make me fucked up. It was like, nigga, like, fuck that shit. Like, I ain't never in my motherfucking life, G, finna ever be on some broke nigga shit like that again. I was out these years, though, I wasn't getting that goddamn weed no more, you know what I'm saying? You know, I went to a couple motherfuckers buying this shit. But it came to a point where it was like, man, nobody had no weed, and I was smoking that shit so goddamn hard, it was crazy. Like, I'm like, okay, shit, now nobody got no weed, shit, and I'm gonna go 3 for 10 just so I can have the weed. Smoke on something while I'm doing nothing. Like, you know, but I ain't never doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't no nigga that just not doing nothing, you know what I'm saying, at all, G. Like, what the fuck? I wouldn't be Steve Million if I just wasn't doing nothing at all, G. Like, what the fuck? But practicing that rap, got that shit caught in that bitch. And all the time I was trying to, you know, we was like in the middle, you know, I was broke, so we was robbing motherfuckers and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers was robbing motherfuckers, breaking into people's houses and shit like that. And you know, all the time my rap was ready, you know what I'm saying? Shit, man. I hit the fan, bam. Oh my goddamn God. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to use rap to bust a move. I should have went to the studio. I was always trying to get into the studio, but I feel like that motherfucking job was way harder than that punk ass studio. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had the talent. That's how I was looking at the studio, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where the fuck is the talent going? Like, you know what I'm saying? But like this $150, I might burn through this shit if I don't get this motherfucker little jab of weed, or you know what I'm saying? You know, I was selling pills too, ecstasy pills. You know, I grab a little hooper back then, or like a cold dope. And you know what I'm saying? I'm on 9. I was trying to get that shit going, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving a fuck about the studio because I knew for a fact, like, you know what I'm saying? Anywhere I go, I can make a cold ass song. You know, I was riding, you know what I'm saying? Robbing motherfuckers, drinking, smoking, and selling little drugs. But you know, I was like, shit. I wasn't thinking about the rap art like that, though. My mama, I swear to God, you know, it was valid. You know, that's the whole thing about that, is what I'm saying, that shit, I guess. It was valid for me to motherfucking bust them moves like it is right now. But it was like, you know, said it was regular motherfucking superstar status then, you know what I'm saying? Work was gonna be 10, so 10.